Friday the 13th is a movie about a hockey goalie named Jason Voorhees who drowned when he was little and now he goes on a killing spree. While he was dead, he must have been hitting the underwater gym or something because he's just fucking huge now. Anyway, he kills people because his mom killed people and those people didn't like it, so they killed her. Then he got angry and put on a potato sack with one eye hole and started murdering people. We meet Tommy Chong and store brand Seth Rogen, who are riding in a van with a bunch of other people who are doing drugs. The group stops the van because some asshole is sleeping in the middle of the street, so they get out and the guy is like, "Hey, I have this eyeball, you wanna see it?" But they're all like, "No way, man, loose eyeballs are gross." So they drive away while the guy just yells, "I have warned thee." And then bam, Seth Rogen is dead. Oh my god, it's such a tragedy. And he's, oh, I bet he fucking got you so hard because he's just playing around. He scared everyone because he's a dick. After that, a bunch of 80s gang members show up and start ruffling up some feathers, but luckily Jason comes in to teach him a few important life lessons. He sees the first girl and he's like, being in a gang will get you killed later in life, like this, and Jason kills her by making her float with a pitchfork. The next gang member has a cigarette in his mouth and Jason is like, smoking will get you killed later in life, like this, so Jason also stabs him with a pitchfork and kills him, but the guy is so addicted to nicotine that he can't even drop the cigarette. The third gang member walks in and is like, hey man, you can't kill people, so I'm gonna beat you up, but he attacks in the completely wrong direction and Jason is like, attacking people with a machete in the wrong direction will get you killed later in life, like this, and Jason beats him up with something that we can't even really see. Jason gets tired of only having one eye hole and figures out that if he has two eye holes he could kill twice as many people, so he wants to get a new mask. So he goes to store brand Seth Rogen and takes his hockey mask. Now that he has two eyes and extreme accuracy, he shoots an arrow directly into a girl's eyes, so now she knows what it's like to only live with one eye hole. There's some jerk who doesn't know how to walk on his legs, so he uses his arms, but as he's doing a handstand, he sees Jason standing right behind him, and Jason slops him in half with a machete, and his girlfriend finds him. Right as his girlfriend finds him, Jason stabs her too, so he's really cleaning up house now with his new and improved mask. It turns out he really did need two eye holes. Jason activates his stealth mode and turns some guy into a doll and pops his eye out, so now this guy also knows what it's like to only have one eye hole. The last living lady finds all of her dead friends and tries to drive away in a van, but the van remembers that it's in a horror movie, so it just stops working. The lady gets out of the van and locks Jason out of the barn, but he gets in and locks her in with him. The third gang member comes back and is like, hey, remember me? It's my time to shine now, you beat me up before, but Jason immediately cuts his hand off and kills him for like 5 minutes. As he's doing that, the lady hits Jason in the head with an axe and then he just goes like, bah, I'm in zombie mode now, but then he drops to the ground. She finally escapes on a canoe and looks back at the barn, only to see Jason staring back at her through the window looking like that fucking guy from the Goonies. Before she can get away, a zombie lady jumps out from the lake and drags her in, but by the time the police get there, she's not in the lake and she's also completely dry, so they think that she's insane. And I kinda think she's insane too, and that's Friday the 13th.